When do you think this game took a turn for the worse?
The minute the teams came out of the locker room for the third quarter. That honestly was the worst 15 minutes of football I've seen the Steelers play since that 28-0 first quarter against the Browns in the playoff game of 2020. It was a disaster in every fashion. From the turnovers, to the injury to Aaron Rodgers, to the offensive play calling, to the defensive ineptitude and inability to get the Bills off the field. That seriously was as bad of a quarter as I can remember in Acrisure Stadium in the post-COVID era.
So what was worse, the offense or the defense?
Can my answer be yes? Because yes. I think there's plenty of blame to go around on both sides of the ball. To be frank with you, I think that the players are to blame more on the defensive side of the ball. After all, Houston had 8 sacks last week, none of Allen this week. The run defense was terrible. 249 yards for Buffalo. As TJ Watt and Peyton Wilson both alluded to, they were running the same thing over and over again. They couldn't stop it. And as Wilson said, these were plays that they were expecting to see, and they still couldn't stop them. So that was bad. And then on the offensive side of the ball, I hated some of the play calling decisions, in particular those 2 runs to Kenneth Gainwell that went poof on possession downs. One on the 4th down that resulted in the Bills getting the ball back later in the game, and then that third quarter handoff on 3rd and 8. Got to throw the ball there. I know they're trying to protect Aaron Rodgers. Spencer Anderson said it was just trying to be unconventional. You can be unconventional, and then you can also be unproductive, and that was the latter.
Season's winding down. It's no secret. How many wins, realistically, do you think this team has left this season?
2. They should be able to beat the Dolphins. They should be able to beat the Browns in Cleveland, but they've only won 1 of their last 7 games in Cleveland. They're 0-3 on primetime. The Dolphins game is a primetime game. You know, you go to the Ravens card and everybody says, well, they always split with the Ravens. They don't have to. I know the Ravens are struggling too, and it's the Ravens' tough go of it of late. That's the only thing that's keeping the Steelers alive when it comes to the postseason and their hopes of winning the division.
If the Steelers are able to take one against the Ravens, do you think that would be enough to win the division?
It could be. It depends on which games then the Ravens lose along the way. I still think it's going to take 9 wins. And if it doesn't take 9 wins, if it only takes 8, then the Bengals might creep back into it. And then what are we talking about at that point?
Tim, thank you so much for your analysis. As always, he is Tim Benz. I'm Ashley Leotis here at Acrisure Stadium, and that's Pittsburgh's Action Sports.